Guess what?
What?
We're all paid.
Hey!
Isn't that crazy?
For basketball of all sports? For basketball of all sports, we're paid up. Somebody actually paid for the Hornets and all that, huh?
There is two though that are why
are we
are paid basically.
Trying to? Okay. Is that good? That should be good, right? Decent. It's falling.
We have Rockets.
There we go. Maybe.
And Pacers.
Maybe that'll. Yeah. All right. We'll do that. We'll do that.
Yeah, we got 5 viewers already.
Look at that. People are excited about basketball. So weird. Who's excited about basketball during basketball season? So we got 2 teams open. Rockets for 7. Pacers for 4. Shane says, well, duh. Apparently, I think that's in reference to the Pacers being open.
No, I think he said everyone's interested in basketball, maybe?
Nah. No. He definitely didn't mean that. He definitely didn't mean
not
it
a basketball guy.
No, he's not a basketball guy at all. Chuck Pimp says 2021. Blah wants to know what's good in here. And Blah, now that you're here, sir.
This is 2020, 2021.
We're good.
Hornets and T-Wolves.
T-Wolves.
LaMelo Edwards.
LaMelo Edwards.
LaMelo. Ball. I heard that LaMelo guy's pretty good.
2021 rookies, new generation. Chuck Pimp is excited about that.
I heard that LaMelo guy's pretty good.
Play a little bit. I think he dropped like 39 or 32 the other night against
Brooklyn.
Yeah, a pretty good team. Give you guys a couple minutes to see if would anybody like to pick up the Pacers or the Rockets or both. That would be awesome. Chuck likes Baines, Maxey, Halliburton, and Ant-Man. So somebody called out your guy out the gate.
Baines?
Yeah.
That is my guy. That is my guy. LeBron James.
He hurt his ankle.
That guy's just putting up points for no reason.
Now he's putting up his legs because that sounds wild. He's he messed up his ankle, so now he has to elevate his feet in order to heal the ankles. I can't save this. I can't.
No.
I can't. Sorry.
Yep.
It was wrong. LeBron's hurt. That's it. I'll just leave it at that. He's injured, and that's all I'm gonna say about the situation. The way I'm explaining it, all bad.
What did you say about his legs?
Nothing.
No.
I said nothing at all.
But you said something about
I said nothing at all. Shane is apparently disappointed in me. That's fine.
He's disappointed in what?
Disappointed in my what I just said.
We'll see him on Wednesday.
Will he?
He's in a break on Wednesday.
He's in a okay.
Crazy, right?
So he'll pop in.
Yeah, that's true.
And then he'll leave.
Yeah.
Shane says no one cares about LeBum. Shane apparently does care enough to give him a nickname, so
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Lakers fan, and I don't really care about the whole team though.
Yeah, it's the team in general. LeBron's doing what LeBron's gonna do.
You know they blew like a 23-point lead.
Yep.
Against my guy CJ McCollum.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep. It's a lot of not caring on that team right about now, and you know what? I'm right there with him. I don't care either.
I mean, I can only care as much as the players care.
Word. I just don't want to get into the office and not to hear Potter and his boom Celtics, bro. Boom Celtics.
They're not going to do anything either.
Well, I'm in #1 seed right now.
I mean, they're not going to do anything in the playoffs.
They some Celtics fan was pissed because under predictions, even though they're #1 seed, they still got them losing in 6 games to the Bulls.
I can see that.
It was like, what the? Come on! The
Honestly,
disrespect.
I could see that for sure.
I mean, they're playing good ball right now. I'll be interested to see if it sticks, but you know, as of the moment, they are playing very good. You know what? Anyway,
the Bulls can match with them.
Does anybody want the Pacers or the Rockets? Give you guys a couple more minutes so we can go ahead and get started. I want to start. Anybody. Chuck Pimp says, since Kobe's gone, he cares less about the Lakers. Is this your burner account, Dave? Could be. All right. Pretty crafty, buddy. Genius Customs is a Celtics fan. Says Tatum for MVP. It's a bit much, but I understand where you're going with that. Maybe in, what's Tatum, like 24, 25?
Tatum, he was born in 90. I think he was born in 98.
Okay. So,
24.
Yeah, so Tatum, give him maybe by 30 or so before we start talking like that. Because we got to let a lot of people kind of fan out of the league. And then, you know, people got to get Luka fatigue. They got to get Zion fatigue. They got to get, they have to get tired of other people in order for Tatum to get his turn in rotation. I don't think, he's not as good as the people in his age group, which isn't, you know, no knock against him because he's really good. But like the Lukas, the Jokic's, like the age group he's in is tough. It's tough. And the people coming up behind him, or the players that are getting into the league after he got into the league, this is going off the rails already. It's just gonna be hard for him to win.
All right, so Rockets Pacers are gonna stay open. No one wants them.
Looks like it.
All right.
Genius says next year. Nope. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start. Brian G. I'm assuming that is Genius Customs because he has the Celtics. Corey C. with the Bulls. Richard G. with the Hornets and the Spurs. Michael S. with the Mavericks. Lewis W. with the Pistons, Warriors, and Sixers. Anthony P. with the Lakers. Brendan P. with the Knicks. Bobby L. with the Thunder. Charles K. with the Magic. Aaron M. with the Trailblazers. Brent S. with the Kings. Charles A. with the Raptors. Ryan B. with the Clippers. Joel C. with Team USA, Wizards, Timberwolves. Thomas D. with the Pelicans and the Grizzlies. Rob M. with the Cavs and the Jazz. Arthur G. with the Hawks. Suns, Nets, Heats, and Bucks. And Rodney W. with the Nuggets. No one wants the Rockets or the Pacers, so they would be house teams. Go ahead and during the course of the break, follow that link at the top left of your screen, the Facebook page. For all our new members, they will receive. Are we giving packs for the new people?
Yeah.
For the new members, you'll get a pack of the mosaic.
Yeah.
Okay, and then for those who already exist on our page as a member, you'll be entered into a random drawing at the end of the break for either this Jalen Smith or Zion Williamson. We're also going to have trivia, so be prepared for that. And that'll also get you some free stuff. And who does not like free stuff? I asked that rhetorically because our basketball breaks, people seem to not like free stuff. But we'll see. We'll see. Shade says Tatum will never get an MVP. But Shade is a notorious hater, so don't take that personal. Even though he might have a good point. We're going to kick it off with...
I got a better question. When's Luka going to get his first?
2 years.
2 years?
2 years. We're going to start this break off with Alex Caruth's GOAT, Cody Zeller, DeAnthony Melton, who hooped against Brooklyn the other night. Nemanja Bjelica. Aaron Gordon. Josh Jackson. Clint Capella silver. Daniel Tice green color match. Zion Williamson dominance, waiting for that to happen again. Kelly Oubre. Zeke Nanji. Lonzo Ball. I don't hate Tatum. He's one of my. I mean, he's on my favorite Celtics. I still like Jaylen Brown more so, but no, Tatum's really good. And I've followed him since he was playing high school ball. He might when he got the penny comps, and actually wasn't mad at that. Maybe the only person that got penny comps I wasn't mad about. Dwight Powell, Ersan Ilyasova, Marcus Smart, Darius Baisley, Kemba Walker, the Dragon, Nick Richards Silver, Eric Gordon Green Parallel, Malachi Flynn Emergent, Robert Woodard, Jared Culver, and Grant Riller. Blah demands he charges for everything. He does not want free items. Don't worry, Blah. We'll make sure we take all of your money.
That doesn't sound like a Blah thing to say.
No problem with that at all. Landry Shamet, Davis Bertans, stop it. Okay. John Wall, Kevin Werder, Thaddeus Young, Draymond Green, Spencer Dinwiddie Silver, Kevin Knox Green Parallel, Kira Lewis Emergent, he has not emerged, and Jaden McDaniels. Evan, don't forget to say Evan when you Google the Fournier, and Jordan Nwora.
You realize people are going to Google it.
That's why I say it. I want to see who comes back and reports that they Googled Fournier.
You can't say to not Google it. They're going to do it.
People need to have some self-control. If somebody tells you it's bad for you, just go do it to prove a point.
If you guys wanna hunt some Cade and Mobley, we got 2021-2022 Donruss basketball.
Oh yeah,
run on Saturday.
Paul Millsap, Scary Terry, JJ Barea, Spicy P, Larry Nance Jr., Daniel Green, silver of Derek Favors, a green of Kenyon Martin Jr., Kemba Walker dominance, that's a lie. Young Bull, Aaron Nesmith, and Bruce Brown. Huh?
He used to be good.
Used to be.
I would say he never used to dominate, though.
He was tiny, bro. Ross said that's what the Whatnot app is for, taking all of his money.
All things considered, he's tiny, but...
Yeah.
he's still like your height.
No, he's not. Kim ain't no 6. Kim is not 6'2", bro. He's nowhere near 6'2". He's probably like 5. He's definitely not 6 foot tall. Bohan Bogdanovic, Rolo, MPJ, She Wade,
disrespect.
DeJounte Murray, super underrated. Giannis Antetokounmpo, underrated in the card market. Jared Culver silver, Daniel House green, sophomore stars of Kobe White.
Yes, can someone explain to me that?
Mikal Bridges and Halle, first Halle of the night. Jabari Parker.
Can someone please explain why Giannis cards don't go for nearly what they should. Some other players go for? Like, the man's done everything that he can possibly do before the age of 27.
And the crazy part about it, it's not like he's an unpopular player. Like,
yeah, he's likable.
Yeah, he's not.
But I look at a lot of like his his non-rookie year stuff, like a numbered Giannis from like this year doesn't go for anything. And I'm like, why? Like, obviously it's LeBron, but look at LeBron's stuff and what it goes for.
Maybe the slow start. Charles Harrell.
I don't know.
Delly. Malik Monk. Jamal Murray. Duncan Robinson. Bam Adebayo. Julius Randle Silver. PJ Renner Green. Instant impact of Sadiq Bey. Tyler Bey. Kawhi Leonard. And Udoka Azubuike.
But he has a legit chance at being...
He's on GOAT trajectory.
Yeah,
he's on GOAT trajectory. All right.
I'm not saying he's gonna pass LeBron, but he's
got to faster start.
He has a chance if he continues what he does.
First trivia question of the evening for this Sadiq Bey Mosaic rookie card. The question is, where do the Detroit Pistons currently rank in the 2022 draft lottery odds? Where do the Detroit Pistons currently rank and the 2022 draft lottery odds.
I was about to say, I feel like I just asked that, but then that was the question.
Yeah. We will recycle
weird.
this.
You just asked the same question already.
Chuck Prince says the league isn't elite enough. The league isn't elite enough for what? Is this for the no, he's not the Tatum fan. What is the league not elite enough for, Chuck? We do like talking some basketball, so if you have some questions, comments, concerns, throw them in here. Actually, we might need to verify that because maybe things have changed since this question was drafted. George Hill, Dougie McBuckets, the traditional LeBron James tribute that I pull every break seemingly unless Blah has the Lakers. Al Horford, Emmanuel Mudiay, Derek Favors, a silver of Nemanja Bjelica, a green parallel of Wendell Carter Jr., Shea Wade, Team USA, Vernon Carey Jr., Cole Anthony, and Jonathan Isaac.
Cole can't dunk.
Stop it. Leave that man alone. Actually, let's verify that. Where are our
Only Cole could dunk.
He can.
I mean, in his dreams.
All right, Genius Customs, you are correct, sir. They are right now sitting in first in terms of the odds for the 2022 pick. So the Sadiq Bey will go to you. Congratulations. What just happened on the... Okay.
I just opened this.
I'm assuming you're Brian G. and you have the Celtics.
There you
go. Please verify that for me, Genius, so we can get this card to you and put it in your package. The class is not good enough since LeBron era. Okay.
Wait, what did he say?
I guess he's speaking to the Giannis cards and why the value is low. They haven't had a good enough class since LeBron's to add value to it.
No, not the class. His cards in general.
Maybe.
Just Giannis's cards.
PG-13. Eric Pascal with the Kevon Looney face. John Collins. Dirk Nowitzki. Jimmy Buckets. Seth Curry. Grant Riller Silver. Green parallel of Ish Smith. Instant impact of Precious Achua. IQ. Beef Stew. Ennis Freedom.
I just feel like his cards should be worth a little more.
They should be.
Alright.
Blah says the only time the tribute card is not pulled is when he has the Lakers. Blah, that seems to be the truth. And, you know, I apologize, kind of. All right, Brian, we'll go ahead and get that Sadiq Bey card to you, sir. Congratulations. There are 2 more trivia questions coming up, so don't be shy about it. Danilo Gallinari, AI, Jeff Out the League Teague, Torian Prince, Nerlens Noel, The Worm Dennis Rodman, a silver of Emmanuel Mudiay, green Shaq Diesel, Denny Adiva Emergent, Kendrick Nunn, Killian Hayes, and Langston Galloway. Killian is going to be out of Detroit real soon, bro.
He's gonna save the Lakers.
Killian Hayes?
Kendrick Nunn.
Oh, I'm about to say. I mean, both of those statements are wrong, but Killian for sure. Marvin Bagley's about to push Jeremy Grant up out of Detroit.
He's been balling.
Tell you, man, just needs an opportunity, bro.
That was your guy.
Yeah, I was expecting him to be much, much better in the league, and it's taken a different team. And then, like, if you look at the chemistry of him and Cade, it's kind of off the charts. Stalker pose of Klay Thompson, Joseph Harris, Kobe White, James Harden, Sham Reddish, Wancho, Robert Woodard Silver, DeMontis of House Sabonis Green, Joel Embiid Dominance, Miles Turner, your guy, Swole Baines, Skylar Mays. Swole Baines. Sorry.
Is there ever a break where you do not pull the LeBron tribute?
Yeah, when Blah has the Lakers. We've covered that, and Blah's upset. You just reminded him again, so he's gonna be more upset.
Hey, you.
We're gonna deal with it. We're gonna deal with an angry Blah.
As long as he's upset.
Look at that. See, Shane says, "Poor Blah. After all Blah does, I didn't pull a LeBron tribute for him." I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Check Pimp says Giannis is the next era of LeBron. You have a point.
But why?
Sir.
That doesn't answer why his cards are so low.
You're not gonna get an answer to that, bro. You're just gonna let this go. Gary
Harris. That's what I'm curious about.
Devontae Graham. Big fundamentals. Greatest power forward in the history of the game. Best handles in the history of the game. Kyrie Irving. Ivica Zubac. Carmelo Anthony. Silver of Jeremy Lamb. Green of Jordan Poole, who has been hooping like crazy. Ben Simmons dominance. James Wiseman. My guy Darius Garland. And CJW NBA logo LRB. What'd you just say?
So they don't got anyone.
Jordan
Steph is out.
Don't matter. He's still hooping. He was hooping when Steph was playing. Don't disrespect the pool. Don't do that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare do that. Okay. You just gonna hate. And since you're hating,
I think I'm better than that.
Your favorite Laker, Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Damn.
Victor Oladipo, your second favorite Laker, Sekou Doumbouya.
Okay, you can't do that.
Ben Simmons.
Come on.
Troy Brown Jr., Austin Rivers, Al Horford Silver, Green Parallel of Rui Hachimura, Emergent of Beef Stew, Joe Ingles, Luke Kennard, DeMar DeRozan. And we're going to get into our next trivia.
I want to get a vintage box.
You're going to get a vintage box?
Yeah, we should do a vintage box.
That'd be awesome, bro.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
It'd probably have to be a whatnot thing, though, I'd imagine.
Oh, Chuck's saying because it's class era. He's answering your question. That's why the card is trash, because his class is trash. For this John Collins Spectra, the question is, along with John Collins, so he's included in the number of players that you have to list. Along with John Collins, name the last 6 first-round picks out of the University of Wake Forest. Name their last 6 first-round picks. First person with the correct answer in the chat. That is in the break.
Because they're Hall of Famers.
Out of their last 6? And none of them dudes in the Hall, bro.
Oh, all right.
Well,
I know 2 that are in the Hall.
One is slated. One is slated to be in the Hall.
One will be in the Hall for sure.
One will be a first ballot Hall of Famer for sure. The rest of them, not so much. Yeah, I don't think the rest of them are going to make the Hall. John might have the best shot, but name the last 6, regardless. Bojan Bogdanovic, Andrew Wiggins, Irving Magic Johnson, red, white, and blue. Have you seen the? Have you watched that Lakers doc that they got going on, the Netflix joint or Hulu joint?
Anything Lakers.
You just okay. You know what? The disrespect. You got to get rid of the Funko, bro. Get a Kobe Bryant, Laura Marion Funko. Can't have anything with Lakers on it. Clint Capella, red, white, and blue. Afro Allen, Aaron Nesmith. You just super disrespectful when it comes to LA. Don't forget to join the Facebook page. The link is on the top left of the screen. Those of you who are new will receive a pack of Mosaic free added to your collection, added to your package. And then those of you who are already current members will be entered into the random at the end of the break for this Jalen Smith or Zion Williamson. Chris Midrange Middleton, Malik Beasley, Bruce Brown, color match. Go ahead and answer that trivia question, though. Google is authorized. Don't be shy. George Hill and Jay Crowder. Isaac Okoro, red, white, and blue. Nice hit for the Cavaliers. Isaac has figured it out a little bit. Playing better ball. Helps when your point guard is awesome. Dwight Powell, Matisse Thybulle, Trashius Stanley for blah. Actually, that's a house hit. Since nobody picked up the Pacers, and I understand why. Ersan Ilyasova, Hassan Whiteside, and Joe Ingles. Y'all really just gonna leave this trivia question in the air. It's crazy. Who don't want free stuff? Dougie McBuckets, LaMarcus Aldridge, Tyrese Maxey, red, white, and blue. Nice hit for the Sixers. Hey, Anthony, There you go. Your second LeBron James tribute of the night. This one, red, white, and blue.
There you go, Anthony.
Nice hit. Karis LeVert.
A true Lakers
red,
fan.
White, and blue. And Devin Booker.
Unlike myself.
Your guy. You dropped, I think Devin dropped 47?
He dropped 21 in the first quarter. So
yeah, it was ridiculous.
It's really not.
And if you watch the way he gets his buckets, it's kind of, it's insane.
When the Lakers get him, that's when I'll be
definitely not happening.
It's gonna be a Laker fan.
Cody Zeller, red, white, and blue. My guy, Anthony Penny Hardaway, about to get fired at the University of Memphis because they just had another set of violations. Elijah Hughes. Yeah, man. Penny, I told you, bro. I love him as a player, but Penny as a coach is just, I love him. Yeah. Y'all really finna just lead this trivia in the air. I'm telling you, man, we just stopped giving away free stuff. Nobody wants free stuff. Anthony Melton, Marquise Chris, Brandon Clark. Nobody wants free stuff. I will ask it again after this pack, because maybe y'all didn't hear me. In fact, the chat has been quiet for a while. Marcus Smart, red, white, and blue. Larry Bird, red, white, and blue. And Luke Kennard.
No basketball love for the basketball guru.
At all. All right, I'm going to ask this again. For this, John Collins, he's included in the answer. Just for a hint. Along with John Collins, name the last 6 first-round picks out of the University of Wake Forest. So John Collins, and then 5 other people.
Chuck said big-headed Hardaway.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not going to deny that. Look, man, my guy is great on the court, or he was, but off the court, I can't really speak to that too much. Terrible actor, not a great coach. Derrick Jones Jr., Dame Lillard, DeMar DeRozan, red, white, and blue. Genius Customs chiming in. John Collins, James Johnson, Jeff Teague, Afarik Aminu, Chris Paul, and Josh Howard. That is correct, sir. We still got to come up with something for people who sweep the trivia.
Yeah, you can come up with it.
All right, I'll come up with something for people who sweep the trivia. Brian G, that one goes to you. Again, Chuck Pimp said Tim Duncan. Wake Forest has had first-round picks since Tim Duncan. Lots of them. Yeah, Chris Paul is definitely the point guard. He will be a first ballot Hall of Famer for sure.
I was thinking Chris Paul and Tim Duncan.
You were thinking Chris Paul?
Yeah, Tim Duncan.
Oh, you're thinking Paul and Duncan? Yeah, but they've had other first-rounders since then, though. Duncan's like super long time ago.
Be in the hall, though.
Probably not. Probably not. Chris Stapps, Porzingis, Drew Holiday. There's the guy. There's your guy. Your actual guy. Luka.
He's the GOAT.
Daniel Theis, Miles Bridges, Jordan Clarkson, Eric Pasquale with the Kevon Looney face silver version, green parallel of Kevin Huerter, instant impact of Cole Anthony, back-to-back Cole Anthonys, and Jonathan Isaac and Kelly Oubre.
Luke is the best player I've ever seen.
Luke is the best player you've ever seen? No, you're not.
He's good, though. Real good. Better than advertised, dude.
Blah with the incorrect correction. Tristan Thompson, don't have him shoot any left-handers from 5 feet because he'll miss them all. Gordon Hayward and DeAndre Ayton, pay that man. Steph Curry, Vinsanity, Derek White, Miles Turner silver, green parallel of Victor Oladipo, emergent of Cole Anthony. A lot of Coles tonight. Zeke Nanji, Robert Woodard, Alonzo Ball. We have one more trivia coming up. I'm guessing Genius Customs will be the only person to answer it because no one else has attempted, really. And he might get the sweep. And we have to come up with something for those who sweep the trivia. That assignment is now mine, so I will have to make it good. Dorian Finney-Smith, Tyus Jones, Malcolm Brogdon, Shake Milton, Jonas Valanciunas, Jay Crowder, silver parallel of Sham Reddish, green parallel of Udoka Azubuike, dominance of Kyrie Irving, Jarrett Culver, Grant Riller, Nick Richards. Jesus is calling the 3-peat. Go ahead, man. Talk. Get out your humble. Talk that 3-peat. Celtics used to do it back in the 40s or whatever, so go ahead, talk. Let them know. Aaron Baines, Torrey Craig,
3-peat out of the first round.
Bismack Biyombo, don't disrespect the franchise, sir. Al Horford, Emmanuel Mudiay, Derek Favors, silver parallel of John Wall, green parallel of Larry Nance Jr., sophomore stars of Sham Reddish.
Damn.
Darius Garland, C.J. Ellerby.
I'm horrible at picking basketball players.
And Miles Turner. That's what you got me for. Help you out.
It's true.
Help you out.
You just name me all the players I bought their rookie cards of that are doing nothing.
You pick fighters.
That is true. And football players.
Yep, fighters and football. That's what you do. Yeah. That Jamar Chase call, sir.
Yep.
Well done.
Called that way long ago.
Well done. Genius is looking for some Peyton Pritchards. All right.
Sniff the league.
All right, sir. Now that I know, we'll see what we can do for you. Harrison Barnes.
Did he sweep the trivia?
No, not yet.
Not yet. You got 2 of 2?
Yeah, 2 of 2 so far. Tim Hardaway.
Well, he might get
Jr.
something from me if he gets 3 for 3.
Thomas Bryant. Stop it. Darius Baisley. Kimball Walker. Goran Dragic. Silver Carmelo Anthony. Green parallel Tyler Bay. Mellow Emergent. Killian Hayes. Langston Galloway. Tyler Bay. Stop giving me Tyler Bay.
Damn, you don't like Tyler Bay?
I'm not the only one. Apparently, whatever franchise drafted him don't like him either because he's not there anymore. It's not just me.
Where do you come from, Colorado?
Yeah.
Oh, he was a part of that squad. They have like a lot of vets.
Yeah, just an old college team.
Yeah.
We're just stronger than all you children. DeMontis of House Sabonis. Daniel House Jr.
Yeah, also
Ish Smith.
What's his name come from there?
Andre Roberson. Spencer Dinwiddie.
Who I was thinking. Oh yeah, Dinwiddie came from
there. Nemanja Bjelica.
Dinwiddie's a good one.
Aaron Gordon. Probably the best one. Josh Jackson. Darius Garland Silver.
I like Burke came from there too.
Yeah, he did. Green parallel of Jackson Hayes. Instant impact of Obadiah Toppin. Desmond Bain again. Skylar Mays. Kendrick Nunn, the Lakers savior, according to Dane. According to Dane.
Making a joke.
Dane said that.
I'm making a joke.
There's
no one that can save the Lakers.
For the last
unless we can get Luka.
Trivia. For this Kobe White Prestige rookie card. The question is, what is Michael Jordan's career high in points in college? College. Key point. College. Jordan's career high. First person.
I feel like that number just surprises me.
First person with the correct answer to chat will
I
receive.
get that you said he played into the system.
Yeah, it's still awkward for you. I mean, to think that.
The crazy thing is he could put that in his sleep in the league.
The best defender of Michael Jordan ever was Dean Smith.
That is true.
Spider Mitchell, Chris Dunn, sorry. None as in none playing time, but Zach Levine, red, white, and blue. I had to really look to make sure I had the name right. I'm like, what's his name? It used to be relevant. I don't know what it is now. Scary Terry, B.I., Langston Galloway. Chuck Penn says 51. No, sir.
Not even close.
No, sir. He played with a bunch of NBAers on that team, by the way. Nikola Vucevic, Jeremy Grant, who will not have a job at Detroit soon, and OG Anunoby. They're going to draft Jabari, and then they're going to give Marvin some more time, and Jeremy going to have to go. John Wall.
I think they should draft Banchero.
You think Paul will be better?
Yeah.
I don't see. Here's my only problem, right? Lonnie Walker the fourth, Tyler Bay. With with Bench, it's a lot of he hasn't quite figured out his catch and shoot just yet. So I think there's a lot of like he'll have to put the ball on the floor to really be effective. Where Cade is doing really well with Bags cutting off ball, Sadiq Bey spotting up. It would probably be better just add somebody else in that mold. You know what I mean? Like Jabari's good with a 1-2 pull up, so he doesn't have to have the ball super long in order to be effective. Same thing with Sadiq. You know, they can ISO a little bit if the matchup is nice, but Paolo is going to really have to like pound the ball in order to get the shot that he wants to get off. I think right now, until he actually needs a number two, like he establishes his number one and then needs a number two, K should probably just be put around people who are going to elevate what he does on the floor. And I think Paolo kind of takes it away if he has to dribble the ball too much. Paul George, Marcus Morris Sr., Kawhi Leonard. So a Clipper, red, white, and blue pack. All Clippers.
I don't know. I like Blanchero.
I do too.
I think he's just going to be a solid pro.
He will. But
get him there with someone who can actually create.
I think fit-wise, Barry makes more sense. Barry makes the most sense fit-wise. I think the only other person you might argue maybe is Jaden, and I know that's counteractive to everything I just said, but Cade plays good off ball too. So if he has an actual, like, if Killian was more effective, that combo will work. But I think Jaden might actually help it work a little bit better than Killian would if they go the guard route. Hago AMVs, what team do you have? Because you got the answer correct, sir. Blah thinks he's going to take Paolo a couple years. To fully max out what he can do, yeah, it's going to take a minute. I don't think he does it immediately.
He's the most ready, though, of that crew. I think he is.
He's the most ready to slide into
he's the most
a starting role.
Yeah.
But in terms of like
just a role player.
Yeah, in terms of just adding to what you already have.
When I'm picking number one or that high.
Which is fine, but they have a Cade already. They have somebody already that's going to be the franchise going forward. Hago, what team do you have in the break so we can go ahead and get that card to you?
You want someone that can be a clear number two, though.
Yeah. I mean, you can. You got the Knicks. All right, Brendan. That card will go to you, sir. Congratulations. So Brendan gets the Kobe White. All right. Get to our last bunch of stuff. Yanni Juzang to the Lakers. I don't want him.
Yeah, I don't want him.
I don't want him. You can keep that. You can keep that for sure. Will Barton, Bahama Buddy, Point God, Jordan Poole, PJ Renner, Kevin Knox, James Harden Silver, green parallel of the Claw, Charles Barkley, Team USA, Beef Stew, Ennis Freedom, Vernon Carey Jr.
Is that Claw guy ever going to play ever again?
Yeah, in the playoffs, huh? But back to our Paulo discussion. If we had a clear, the draft it's not that crazy. It's probably better for a role player type draft. I think Jaden will probably end up a number one faster than Paulo would, depending on where you go, because Paulo's still, for Paulo to be super effective, you got to keep the ball in his hands, and the game is going to be a bit fast for him to do that right away. He's taking over for LeBron. Okay, I'm not doing this with you. Doug Life, Zach Collins, Ice Tray, Josh Hart,
see what I got to do with?
D12. I don't envy you at all, sir. Andrew Wiggins, my guy, Jaylen Brown, Silver of WNBA Ellerby, your guy, KCP in the green parallel, Malachi Flynn, Instant Impact, Aaron Nesmith, Bruce Brown, another IQ. Yeah, if you got Cade, I think you add to him and not necessarily take the ball out of his hands. You know, even though Paolo, he could probably fit with any of those guys in the top 4 to 5 range. I just think the best fit would be the 6'10" dude that can shoot from range, put the ball on the floor a little bit, and is likely going to be a better defender or potentially be the better defender.
He was going to be better than Luka.
Who?
Cade.
When I said that?
I was kidding.
Okay, thank you. Terrence Ross, Reggie Bullock, KPJ, Josh Richardson, Shabazz Napier, SGA. I wanted him to end up in
Okay, how close to Luka do you think he gets then?
Give me a second. PG-13, Silver, Danny Green, Parallel, Dominance of Jokic, Kawhi Leonard, Udoka Azubuike, Young Bull. How close does Cade get to Luka? Yeah. I think he'll still stay at least a tier behind Luka. I don't think he'll ever be that. Like Luka is, his stuff on the floor will probably give you 40 at any time. I think Cade will have to have like a really awesome night to give you 40. But I think he could possibly give you 30.
So really you're looking just strictly offensively is where the difference lies?
Oh, 100%. Because defensively, it's not even close. Defensively, Cade.
No, I mean strictly like just scoring ability.
That's it. That'll probably be the
playmaking.
Eventually. Now, he's going to be behind them in general because Luka's just a savant when it comes to that stuff. But Cade's got a lot of catching up to do. The game has a slowdown for him where Luka already had the game slow when he showed up. Like Luka was already in the matrix when he popped into the league. So that's the difference. But once the game slows down, I don't think the numbers are going to be far off in terms of like assists. I think defensively, that's where Cade will make the difference, and they both have a clutch gene. Now, Cade isn't as successful with his as of yet, but it's there, though. DeAndre Bembry, Kevon Looney with the Eric. Oh, no, that's the actual Kevon Looney. Yusuf Nurkic, Dirk Nowitzki, Jimmy Buckets, Seth Curry, Silver of Avika Zubac, Green Parallel of Langston Galloway, Dominance of Rudy Gobert, Luke Kennard, DeMar DeRozan, James Wiseman. Johnny Juzang got game for college. Johnny Juzang is not an NBA player.
Who's saying Johnny Juzang?
Chuck Pimp. I'm thinking he's from LA somewhere.
There's a reason why he came back.
Like he had the best run he could have possibly had last year, and he still came back to school.
And he realized he was going to be a second round.
Yeah, nobody's giving that man a contract to play ball. They're not going to pay him in the league.
Nah, he'll play in the league.
Which league? This league?
He's playing in the NBA.
He gonna have to force his way onto a roster, bro. DeAndre Hunter, D'Lo, Rudy Gobert, Kevin Porter, Thad Young, Draymond Green, Silver of James Wiseman. Remember when that used to mean something? Blake Griffin, Green Parallel, Ant-Man.
I mean, if you believe in him, now's the best time to get his.
I guess so. He out with that knee injury, but we'll see. Emergent of Ant-Man, Brandon Clark, Trashiest Stanley, and Joe Ingles. That used to be like a hit though. Go crazy for Wiseman. I hope he comes back though. I don't know if Golden State's the team for him in terms of his playing style, but I hope he comes back. I just want to see him healthy and see what he can actually do. If he does big man stuff, he'll be effective in the league. Patty Mills, Anthony Simons, Kevin Durant Stalker Pose, Spicy P, Larry Nance Jr., Daniel Green, Silver of Davis Bertans, Green of Spicy P, Jaden McDaniels Emergent, Tyrese Maxey, Devin Booker, Elijah Hughes. Juzang has, all right. What? Because let's have the discussion. What aspects of Juzang's game translates to the league outside of shooting? Since we're talking about crazy potential.
I wouldn't say this potential's crazy.
No, not you. I'm talking to Chuck. Chuck is heavy invested in this Juzang being a legit.
He'll be off the bench. He can score some points.
How tall is he?
6'7".
Is he like a legit 6'7" or a college 6'7"?
Yeah, he's pretty tall.
He's pretty tall. So he can shoot. I know that. So what? All right, put it this way: what separates him from like Jordan Nwora?
That's what it'll be.
Yeah. And
I mean, if he
lands on
if he can be that,
if he lands on a real team, you see what those minutes look like during COVID. Moore couldn't get on the floor. Bogdan Bogdanovic, Dennis Schroeder, Jarrett Culver, Swiper Fox, Mo Bamba, Robert Woodard. Nobody can't stop. In college. In college, he does this. And he's, 4 years?
3. He's
3 years. He's a junior in college. Nobody can stop him. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same, bro. Just not. We'll see, though. We'll see. You can come back and call me whatever you want to call me if Juzang ends up panning out. I just don't see it happening. I think his best shot at being super effective in the league or getting on a team in the league would have been last year. Like, he might play his way on. He'll probably
I thought he was going to declare just because I think that was his best chance.
I thought he did, and then he pulled out. I thought.
Yeah, he did pull.
Yeah, he did, and then he pulled out.
Yeah.
So I figured, he knows the truth of the matter. I mean, we'll see. He'll get in the combine. He'll get an opportunity to play it in. But, I mean, if Jason Preston got on the team last year and Juzang couldn't, and they sent him back, I don't know. Eric Pasquale with the Kevon Looney face, Norman Powell, Udoka Azubuike, Davis Bertans, Jason Tatum, Darius Garland, Landry Shamet, DJ Augustin, James Wiseman, Red, White, and Blue, JJ Barea, Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Eric Gordon, and we finish the break, or one of the last cards, with a Xanos, Red, White, and Blue, and then Grant Riller.
I don't like how you laughed at him like that.
I laughed at who?
At Zion.
Oh, because I thought it was the last card. So that was my mistake.
Oh.
I was going to say the last card, and it was the second.
I thought you were laughing at him because he hasn't been hooping.
I'm not going to do it. Well, he's been hurt. When he comes back, reality will set in. All right. That's the end of the break. We'll go over the hits. In the meantime, we have the Facebook link at the top left hand corner of the screen. Remember, if you join and you're a new member, request to join and you're a new member, you'll receive a mosaic pack in your card collection. And if you are a return member, then you will be entered into the random to get either this Jalen Smith or the Zion Williamson. I think we'll do top spot Jalen, bottom spot Xanos. Give you guys a couple minutes.
Yeah, to comment on the break posts on the Facebook page if you guys are already on it, so I know that you guys are in the group. 58D. Comment the team that you have.
Nobody's buying Juzang with the exception of Mr.
Watch him look like a genius.
Mr. Pimp. Hey, if he is, look, you know me, I'm all for as much talent into the league as possible. So if he's legit and it turns out I'm 100% wrong, I'm fine with that. I'm 100% fine with that. I just don't see it. Let me see.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't.
I just don't see it. I just do not see it. But I mean, if it happens, it happens. Let me see. Let's see. Have any new folks joining? Doesn't look like. Oh, nobody. Am I tripping?
Oh, you gotta click groups on the right. Go right there. One of those tabs says groups, and then click that down. No, just move the mouse down.
I did. This is it.
No, there's the page right there. Yep.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And then click on that member request on the left.
Ew.
Yeah.
I was on the wrong page.
That's who's joining.
All right. So Brendan, Aaron Mannion, Denny joined 4 hours ago. So I don't know if he fits. Aaron, I don't believe is in a break.
If your guys' names is different on Facebook than it is on the request to join, please let us know.
Aaron's in, Brendan's in, so those two for show. So they'll get packs added.
And then from the group, I know Arthur's in it.
Mm-hmm.
I know Bobby L is in it.
Let me see. I'm not just going by first rounders, bro. Okay.
Don't get into this. He's
I'm not just going by first rounders. If you got talent, you got talent. There's a lot of people that got skipped over. I thought Sharif should have went higher than he did. I thought Jalen Johnson should have went higher than he did. It's not just
Sharif O'Neal?
Sharif's Cooper. You know what? Anyway. It's not just the first rounders. Alright. Mike, I'm not just solely going off of what the consensus says. I'm just going off what I've seen out of Juzang. He's a shooter, and that's great because the league needs that. But what else does he bring? He's not a lockdown defender, not a ball handler. He's not a large individual. He's not athletically gifted. There's just a lot of stuff that he's missing that he's going to need to have in the league. Now, if he's a sniper, cool. If he ends up, best case scenario, like another Desmond Bane type a player, which is very good. So if he pans out, then cool. But right now he looks like essentially Jordan Noir. I just don't see a ton of it.
Don't read what he said last.
I read what he said last. So first round, like Zion and Wiseman, they probably won't make it that far in the league. I mean, you know, if you're going off the injury history, he's got a point, but we'll see. That's still yet to be seen. But they definitely have something a little more translatable than what Juzang does. Let's see. Who we putting in? Brendan P. You said
Bobby L.
Arthur's
in the page.
Arthur.
That's what I remember. So if you guys are already on the page, you guys have to go to the page on the Facebook and just comment the team you had in the break. That way I know that you're in the page.
I'll give you guys a little more time while we go over.
I can't remember all that.
The hits as well. Anthony P. Boyle. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. All right, so we have those 4. Give you guys a couple more minutes. Wow, you wrong. What am I wrong about? Him not panning out?
Let me check the
Zanos, James Wiseman, Darius Garland, Jason Tatum, Udoka Azubuike, Anthony Edwards, CJ Ellerby, IQ, James Wiseman, Maxey, The Claw, Desmond Bane, Cole Anthony, Tyler Bay, Udoka, Devin Booker, Elijah Hughes, Dame Lillard, Penny Hardaway, Aaron Nesmith, Isaac Okoro, Tyrese Maxey, LeBron James Tribute, Red, White, and Blue, Wiseman, Woodard, Bane, LeBron Tribute, Base, Cole Anthony, Grant Riller, IQ, Halliburton, Kenyon Martin, Jaden McDaniels, Jordan Noir, and Nick Richards.
Is Brendan also in the list?
Brendan? Yeah, I got him in there.
Oh, okay.
I'll put him on our list.
I think that's all I see.
So those 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone else is for sure in there.
So I don't see anybody else. All right, we're gonna go ahead and run the random. Juzang is a sniper. I just said that. That's what he has that he can do in the league is shoot. I just don't know how effective that's gonna be. It's a lot of people that can shoot. It's kind of what the league is now. You gotta be able to do a little bit more.
Not the Lakers players, they can't shoot.
That's why I wanted to draft who I wanted to draft. And they went and got Westbrook. All right. So these are the 4 names entered. Has to be, let me see, where's our dice roll? Has to be greater than 5. We have 7.
We appreciate the little combos.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like that's what we here for, man. Let's talk it up. So, and again,
it's okay to disagree too.
In fact, actually join the page. So if I'm wrong, come back. Let me know that I'm wrong, and I will rethink. Like, trust me, I've been wrong before. I thought Josh Jackson was going to be a star. That didn't happen. Thought Dennis Smith was going to be a star. That didn't happen. So I'm not like 100% accurate with this stuff. It's just from what I see from Juzang shooting, and that's essentially it. It's got to be more than that.
Only I'm 100% accurate.
All right, got to be. So we're going to go to 7. So 1, 2,
because Sekou totally turned
3, 4. I told you. 5, 6, and good luck. Top spot goes to Jalen. Top spot gets to Jalen Smith. Bottom spot gets to Zanos. Bobby L with the Jalen Smith. Brendan P with the Zion Williamson. All So we'll go ahead and add those two.
You guys
The
go.
cards,
Appreciate
you,
it.
gentlemen.
We have a baseball next, so I'm gonna check payments and then we'll get into the baseball break. Thanks, fellas.
All right. Thanks, Chuck. Hey, just join up, Chuck. Come back. We can have